Hey, hey, Jody Slininger. I hope everyone's doing well. So, I know, especially any of you that might follow on my Facebook, I know it probably seems like I fell off the face of the earth. And no, that's not necessarily true. I basically have moved. What you are looking at is my new home. I love it. It feels very homey. I got some pretty cool stuff set up today. So, excited to enjoy that this evening and relax a little later. But I just wanted to pop on and say a little hello and offer a little bit of encouragement to you guys. I moved. I am still in Panama City Beach, so that's exciting. Really happy with how everything's turned out. I've been waiting on this move for a very long time, so it's really nice to be in the new place. And honestly, I am just loving it. I'm loving life. Lots of positive changes, lots of things to be excited about. So I am super happy. So I wanted to take a moment and talk to you about anxiety during pregnancy. And I'm talking like during pregnancy, during labor delivery, during anything like that, you know, and I just want to offer you a word of encouragement. You're not alone, okay? Especially when it comes to labor. Now, when it comes to any of it, you're not alone. I will confess to you, if I were in your shoes, I would be a nervous wreck, both during pregnancy and labor. Some of you probably know I have never had kids before, even though I work as a birth doula, and I know that comes off a little strange to some people, and that's okay. I'm actually okay with that. I've come to terms with that and learned to accept that, you know. I'm totally okay with that. But those of you that are expecting, I just want to reassure you, you are not alone. It's okay if you're feeling a bit anxious, whether you're in the pregnancy or you're getting close to labor or anything of the sort. You are not alone, because I think that every person feels a bit nervous and a bit anxious when it comes to this experience. But here's my philosophy. Everyone needs to experience it in their own way, and what works for you may not work for every other person. So don't be ashamed of how you experience your labor and birth. You know, if for you that means being a little more verbal, maybe using your earthy tones a little more, there's no shame in that. And I know a lot of people try to shame those that use those kind of coping techniques, but it's okay if you need something like that, because everyone has to experience labor in their own way. And whatever that is for you, as long as you're not doing something life-threatening, it's okay with me. And by that, I'm talking about things like hyperventilating or maybe over panicking to the point where you're about to pass out, things like that. Those would be the only things that I would be like, hey, let's try a different approach, you know, because I am a firm believer that everyone needs to experience this beautiful, unique challenge in their own way. And it is beautiful, but I do acknowledge that it can be challenging. But in the end, there is such a great reward, and I know that you guys will be just fine. That I will confess that almost sounds a little awkward, me saying that to a live video. You know, I sometimes struggle knowing exactly what to put on these lives, I'm not gonna lie. So any feedback that you guys have would be super helpful. It would be great to know some ideas in the comments of things that you would like to talk about. Either that, or I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing a little bit. If I can set up a live chat for a video, maybe we can do that at some point. Again, I'm still kind of feeling out exactly how to make this work. But yeah, anybody that has seen my Facebook Lives, I will be getting those up and running again soon. I've just been slacking a little bit with the move and everything, you know, lots of exciting stuff coming up, getting organized and all that good stuff. So, but I will be back up and running for those of you that watch my Facebook. I believe I may have posted it in the welcome video. I think I may have put it in the description. I know I put some kind of link in there, and I will confess to you at this point, I cannot remember what it was. But I just wanted to encourage you, if you're feeling a bit anxious during your pregnancy or as you start approaching labor and delivery, hang in there. It's going to be okay. And know that you are not alone. And you got this. Again, feel free to post in the comments, and my safe space meetings will be starting back up soon. I don't know an exact date yet, but I'm looking at sometime in January, and I know that seems a ways off. I just think that with the holidays and everything, it might be good to step back from that for a little bit. Kind of just not feeling that myself, to be honest with you. And I'm a believer that you do what feels good. Now, I mean, yes, there's responsibilities, there's real life, and things like that, but, excuse me, I am a firm believer that when you are doing something like running a business or you know, starting a career, you want to do what feels right to you. And I'll confess I have not been fully, like, feeling those, but I am excited to get back into them in January. So that will be really awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, and remember, you're not alone, and you got this.